Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Tammy Slaton's journey. Why we're all feeling frustrated. Let's be real. If you've been following Tammy Slaton's journey on 1000 LB Sisters, you've probably felt a roller coaster of emotions. We've all been there, watching with bated breath as she hit milestone after milestone, cheering her on as she lost over 500 pounds and finally qualified for bariatric surgery. For a while, it felt like she had turned a new leaf. She was walking, she could buckle her seatbelt, and she was even offering words of encouragement to her fans online. It was the redemption arc we all desperately wanted for her, and we were rooting for it with everything we had. But if you're anything like me, the newest season has you feeling, well, disappointed. It's hard to watch because it feels like we're right back at the beginning. The old Tammy, with her mean girl attitude and constant complaints, is back in full force. It's a gut punch, especially after seeing her make so much progress. You were hoping for a better example, a new, more mature Tammy. But what we're getting is the same person we saw in season 1. And honestly, it's frustrating as heck. The vicious cycle. Old habits die hard. Tammy's weight loss journey is nothing short of incredible, but the physical transformation is only half the battle. Now, she's focused on getting the excess skin removed from her body, a huge step that would make her feel lighter and more mobile. She's even compared herself to a daggone penguin because of how hard it is to walk with all that skin. It's a relatable struggle, and you'd think she'd be doing everything in her power to make that surgery happen. But then we see her vaping. And not just vaping, but vaping for anxiety, and keeping it a secret from her doctors. This is where it feels like she's sabotaging herself. It's a classic example of making excuses instead of facing the problem head-on. The vaping habit could jeopardize her chances of getting the skin removal surgery she so desperately wants. We were all on her side, believing in her more than she seemed to believe in herself at times. So to see her fall back into these old destructive habits is not just frustrating, it's heartbreaking. A step back in time. The return of a hateful Tammy. Remember when Tammy lost weight and started developing a healthier mindset? She stopped acting like a rebellious teenager and became a source of motivation for her fans. She was a different person, and it was a joy to watch. But now, it feels like that version of her is gone. She's being rude, complaining about everything, and making condescending remarks to her sister Amy. The voice of envy is back, and it's impossible to ignore. She even had the nerve to say her family never considered her, even though they were the ones who looked after her when she was bedridden. It's a hurtful and ungrateful comment that makes you wonder if any of the emotional progress she made was real. It feels like she's forgotten all the support and love that got her to this point. We were all on this journey with her, and now it feels like she's pushing us away with her immaturity and toddler tantrums. It's disappointing to watch someone you were rooting for so hard take so many steps back. It's not just about her weight anymore. It's about her attitude, her choices, and the person she's becoming. We're all left wondering, did the weight loss really fix anything, or was it just a temporary change? We were all hoping she would set a better example for her fans, but instead, it feels like she's ruined the progress she's made. So, yeah, it's hard to keep watching. You feel lied to, let down, and frustrated. But maybe this is a part of her journey we need to see. Maybe we need to be reminded that real change isn't linear, and that after a massive physical transformation, the emotional and mental work is just as important and often a lot harder. But what do you think? Have you given up on Tammy, or are you still holding out hope that she'll turn things around?